Welcome back. The mayors of 7 major cities defying President-elect Donald Trump. These will remain sanctuary cities for illegal immigrants.
We are not going to sacrifice 500,000 people who live amongst us, who are part of our community.
To be clear about what Chicago is, it always will be a sanctuary city.
All right, for more, we bring in a member of the Trump.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Attorney Sharp Raleigh, and we are going to talk a little bit about sanctuary cities, because a lot of people are calling me and asking what it is. Well, sanctuary cities is more symbolic. Okay, what it does is just protects people, so the police doesn't get involved with with the government, the federal government, the local police, to arrest and help deporting of undocumented people or immigrants. But having said that, Donald Trump has made it clear that any city that is going to be offering sanctuary to the illegals, as they call them, will be punished basically. So the problem is something which is bigger than people realize. For example, in California, Los Angeles especially, which is a sanctuary city, one of the first.
A record high close for the third session in a row. Tech stocks rebounded and energy shares were boosted by a sharp rise in oil prices. But investors remain uncertain about
they will not allow basically the government
the details of President-elect Donald Trump's policy.
The immigrants, but having said that, that doesn't prevent the federal government from entering and basically organizing checks on people, including racial profiling, which I was mentioning earlier. Now, the big question, it seems like California is one of the big one, which is at odds with the United States federal government as per Trump presidency. We will have to see how the things unfold. Will it be possible to deport that many people? Is it practical? Those are different issues. But possible, of course, yes. But practical, probably not. But knowing now how Donald Trump operates, it has not really followed any logic. So there is a chance they will find ways, especially you have Kobach, who's basically the guy who wrote SB 1070, the famous Arizona law, who's going to be controlling the whole situation. He promised he will take on undocumented workers. So having hope is one thing which is very important, but false hope is not going to help us. So how do we deal with that? So at this point in time, the basic thing is to be able to check on your situation and make sure that you are in a sanctuary city for one. Although they have said they will defund those cities, but many are resisting now. The word is resistance, and ultimately the constitution will still be there, but we will have to see how many people are going to be ready to fight, or people will just give up. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to make this video on sanctuary cities. How safe are they? The truth is that we don't know, because they have not really been tested 100%. Although, because in the past we have seen where the police got involved with the immigration. They were called deputized people, and they have deputized people. As for the regular police now in those sanctuary cities, they have refused, and we had the LAPD say they are not going to help deport immigrants under Trump, the chief says. But now the question, how much pressure will be there, we don't know. And there are a lot of uncertainties, and I think that's the worst part of it. There are kind of two voices speaking. One is a voice of really strength, which is coming from those from people who are really kind of right wing and don't want anything to do with immigration. And the other group is Donald Trump himself. He's not giving a clear cut answer. Having said that, I encourage you to be safe, be careful. If your name is on the database, you might want to make sure you're in a safe place so that you cannot be reached or things like that. So be very, very careful what you do in the next few months, because it might be if you're in a house, for example, and even one person is going to be deported there. If they find other undocumented immigrants, they will all be rounded up. So let us wish for the best and let us pressure that there is no such thing that happens. Of course, there will be more enforcement and security, that's okay, but the mass deportation is something that is kind of scary. Good luck to all of you, wish you all the best. And anything I'm telling you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions.